Pick up the Zombie Killer tee. A link is down below.
What do we want to discuss?
I don't know, we're here. We're here at Riese.
Oh, we're recording?
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going, people?
Live from Riese. It's Saturday morning.
We are on Riese. We're pissing on zombies.
Take a good hard look, all right?
Hey, this is the fly trap behind us. Probably one of the most famous structures in all of zombies, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me.
John told me we were driving all this way just to see the fly trap.
Yeah.
But then we get here and the worker just
goes Wait, rewind a little. We get here, we walk out of the car and like, this place looks abandoned, quite frankly. Like there's nothing going on. And we walk over to what looks like the entrance gate, and this guy just like on top of the hill pops out of the trailer and just kind of waves at us like Obi-Wan on the hill.
Hello there.
And we're just like, English? He's like, yes. And he comes down, he walks down his hill and he sells us 2 tickets, which now we have like souvenir tickets almost. They have like the fly trap and the bell on it and everything. And
they also have a zombie, which John thinks is
I don't think it's a zombie. I'll put it on
It's a zombie.
I'll put it on screen. I don't think it's a zombie. I just think it's a dude.
Comment down below.
Yeah, do you think it's a zombie? But yeah, so he lets us in, and we honestly didn't know what to expect. Like I knew there was a museum.
I was just like, am I supposed to follow him?
Yeah.
Or what are we doing? All of a sudden,
he takes a key. I'm like, okay, he's gonna open something or take us somewhere.
He unlocks this huge iron door.
Yeah.
Into the facility. Just lets us have free reign.
Yeah, he just
leaves. He's like,
unlocks the big brass door, pulls it open, and just walks away. And then we just got to explore the Riese facility or caves by ourselves. I didn't expect that at all.
The majority of it isn't even a museum. It's just there.
Yeah, just caves.
As is.
Like there's a few signs. They have lights up so you don't get lost, but at the same time there's also places that are completely unlit that I'm like, I gotta turn on my flashlight.
You just keep walking until eventually they have a blocked off.
Dead ends or
it's not what I was expecting at all.
No,
it's 100 times. There's a whole other side to the facility we can't even access. But
yeah, there's 2 separate train paths. We can only go on one. I mean, so the first part of the area is very clearly a museum. They have mannequins set up as like what it would be like, and they have like a few signs posted. They'll tell you about the different things that the Nazis reportedly made. Then you just get to the caves.
But even the museum side of things, like, was all deteriorating. There was mold everywhere. It's clear it's been untouched in decades.
I like that. I like that.
No, so do I. It makes it. That was what I said this in my video. I was just recording down there, but I want something that kind of neutered my enjoyment with some of the other places. It did not feel original at all. Like to the point where like the history was almost just wiped clean.
Well, we went to the Eagle's Nest, and the Eagle's Nest now is a restaurant, which felt weird, almost like off-putting in a way. And we come here, and the place is the place. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's maintained. Like they cut the grass, they make sure the lights are still running, but beyond that, there isn't much. We've got people interrupting the podcast. There might be a break midway through.
We finally got some people here.
Yeah, it was weird. When we were here, we were the only ones here, which was kind of bizarre. We weren't sure whether or not we could even enter this place.
I think that made it way better, though. Like,
yeah,
100 times better.
And you know, one of probably the most surprising things, and I wasn't expecting, was we were actually able to walk under the fly trap, or the bell. Or I guess not the bell, the henge. Like, when I wrote my script for that video, I had said, oh, I'm behind the henge, or I'm in front of it. And I figured I would just be like, there's a fence over there. I thought I'd be behind the fence, but no, we were able to walk under it. So rather than say I'm in front of the henge, I said I'm in the henge. I'm standing literally where the teleporter would be. All right, pardon the minor interruption. There were some people coming in. Quinn got camera shy. He's not used to talking about.
Get camera shy. They yelled at us.
No,
they said you're breaking the rules. A stone was thrown at us. Smacked John in the face.
Apparently, it's against the law in Poland to record Zombroz mini on-location pods with only 2/3 of the members.
It says Zombroz not allowed.
Well, it says you're allowed with the full team. We only have 2/3 of the members right now. I want to talk about 2 really cool things about this place. One, this coin I got for €2. I don't think I could show you guys without taking it out of focus. Like if I bring it up, it's just gonna look like shit. But it's on my Twitter. It's got the freaking bell. It's got the goddamn fly trap behind me. It's really awesome.
John,
what?
We just got demonetized.
I said bell.
You said damn.
Ah,
Son of a bitch.
frick. Oh god, now I'm off the Minecraft server. I'm being kicked out of the Discord like Zombroz.
Oh my gosh, not zombie raps. We've been rocking the zombie raps on the road, by the way.
Yeah, other really awesome thing I'll talk about, there's a freaking, you can't see it because Quinn's blocking it, but there's a goddamn power box. Oh, maybe you can now. There's a goddamn power box literally hanging off one of the poles in the fly trap. Like, just like the one we shoot in game. I don't think Quinn has any appreciation for how freaking dope this is, but I am...
What do you mean? I've been in the underground facility
excited?
way longer than you have.
Okay, yeah, because I wanted to shoot a video.
I'm down underground looking and exploring,
content.
and he's just out here vlogging like a basic white girl. I'm just like,
Excuse me for being a basic white girl.
Appreciate it, John.
You're like, you need to be there. You don't want to be there on your phone.
I thought it was.
That's like
great.
when people give you flack for filming a concert. Like, enjoy the concert, not your cell phone screen.
I don't
like,
record a concert anyways. Why not? Why would you not just enjoy?
I actually sometimes I've done it less.
But you never watch them afterwards. I used to do it, and then they're just taking up space on your phone. It's
I know.
Like, you don't sit there and watch it.
I have like so many. I'll be at a concert. I'll hear my favorite song play, and I'll record it, and then I'm like, I'm never gonna watch this. And I have a whole folder on my phone of like concert clips that like I've just taken off my phone and put on my computer just so that they're not taking up space. I know what you're saying, and this is completely unrelated.
So, what I was gonna say,
being
when I was down there,
yeah.
when you walk in the door, on the right is like all the displays, and on the left there's this door that's all blocked up by like ammo crates.
Yeah.
So I took a flashlight and I shined it back there, and it's still just filled up with ammo crates, just the whole entire room. Like I feel like this museum like they didn't really like institutionalize it. You know what I mean? It was just
but just look at how it's run. It's a guy up in a trailer up on the hill, and then we just walk over. He comes down, gives us 2 tickets, opens the door with the key, and we walk right in. I'm assuming we were the first visitors of the day. I mean, they opened up like an hour ago, but when you think about it, like he had to open up the whole place for us. He probably... I can't imagine this place gets too much attention.
Now, when I turned down the road, I wasn't even sure if it was the right road.
Oh,
or not.
yeah.
I thought it was saying it was later down. It was just like this little beaten path.
We were looking at like our GPS, and Quinn was like, "John, is this the right place?" I'm like, "Well, it says right here on my phone. We're here." We're looking around.
Like
we don't see
the sign for the place.
Oh, the sign.
It's got like clip art of a spaceship on it.
It has like it's a little dirt road, like lots of mud on it. We're like, can our little like BMW take this? And I mean, it went through, and we're like, this is. It honestly, it felt sketchy in a way.
I wonder where all these vehicles came from, though. Are they just?
Yeah. So we'll put this on screen for you guys to see. But there's just a number of tanks, little like cannons for like artillery shells and whatnot. I'm assuming they brought them in for the sake of the museum. Or maybe they could have been on site.
This was like a several mile
complex.
Wide complex.
I mean, like when if you've ever looked at Riese, the map as a whole, like maybe gone to no clip and zoomed out, you can see a massive complex. I mean, it's burning down, but there's a picture of it of what it originally looked like, and it doesn't feel too dissimilar from the actual Riese, which is kind of neat. Like when I came here, I wasn't expecting much.
We said like I'm actually. I wish when they made the giant they would have expanded upon it, because the underground part of this place, like it feels like
the coolest
it could be Riese.
I mean, so we have one section of underground in Riese, and there's even hints to it. Like think the area where you fall under the floorboards by Quick Revive.
Where the grenades are.
Yeah, the grenades are, and there's a radio, and then there's even like little caves that you could look at, but you can't go down into. Like that's where the zombies spawn and come out from. God, I wish we could have explored those caves, because
but that's exactly how it feels down there.
Walking around there in person was awesome. I'd love to do it with some zombies in game. That would have been neat.
Is that it?
I don't know.
You stopped talking, so I was like, are we?
I don't know what else we had to say.
We could recreate Amanda Riese. Let's come back out here someday and do a shot-for-shot remake.
I wish we had a second day here where we could actually shoot Amanda Riese.
No, I wish we'd known what this was going to be so we could prepare more, you know what I mean?
Well, so there's originally, you can do like a boat tour on Riese.
Oh, we're podcasting again.
Yeah, we're still podcasting. It's going to get cut and edited. They don't need to see the breaks. We're like, all right, what do we talk about next? No, so you can do like a kind of cave exploring boat tour of the facility where they take you on these little like rowboats. We ended up not doing that because we were worried about bringing our equipment on the water. We said, all right, let's just go to the fly trap. And then honestly, we got more than we bargained for.
Is that under there too, do you think? On the other side?
Is what? No,
the boat
it's
show?
in a different part of the mountains. Like
Okay.
there's 7 different facilities in this region, and it's a massive mountain range that's considered the Riese or Project Riese. This is just one of the facilities, but probably the most iconic of them all, with the henge. I mean, this place is like the birthplace of the zombie storyline. I talk about this in my video, but like reportedly right there in the middle was where the bell was, and would float up into the air, and then there'd be chains hanging from the henge that would hold it in place. I mean, reportedly.
Honestly, all across the EU, I've been very surprised that these like iconic places, like really important pieces of history, are just kind of left to rot.
Oh, definitely.
You know, versus in America where they're preserved in
a glass
off limits,
case.
and here it's just like you can go up to it. You could probably climb that like a monkey tower, and they'd be like, all right.
I mean, it's a give and take, because there's a part of me that's like, I like how.
No, I do enjoy it. But
I like how it's left how it is, but part of me is like, oh, we should preserve it.
Like yesterday at the
Eagle's Nest.
At the Eagle's Nest, the fireplace was just like etched into by just random people.
And anybody who went to
Graffiti
dinner
all
just
over
etched
it.
their name. Lex was here, and then crossed out Pat.
The nice part was we could touch it, and it was right in front of us. But the trade-off is it's kind of being destroyed.
Yeah.
You know.
This place, though, maybe it's just because it doesn't receive many tourists.
Well, there's also nothing to destroy, really. You know, it's just concrete.
And it's hard to get. It's hard to get here. Like, we drove through some like long forests.
No, this was
and
a terrible
ranges.
drive.
I mean, it was a fun
If
drive.
it had just been the fly trap, I probably would have been like a little disappointed.
I thought it was just a fly trap, but I'm
That's
like,
what John
all right.
was saying. I was like, all right, John's got his heart set on this.
Like today's
I'll go.
a 7-hour driving day on the tour, and I'm like, I know it's gonna suck. Today's gonna be terrible, but let's
A
just.
huge part of the charm was that there was no one here.
Yeah.
You know, if this had been crowded and we were
Oh, if
like
there's people here.
shuffling through people down underneath there, it would have been like nowhere near as cool.
No,
you know?
half the
like
fun
we were
was
the
just being
only
there.
people in the entire place.
I
Like,
mean, 3 people came right as we were recording
Yeah.
the podcast,
but for the last
originally-
hour, we've just been alone.
Yeah.
Just John was out here recording because he's a white girl. He's drinking his
I had
frappuccino.
I had my selfie. I had my Canon. I had my Canon DSLR on my selfie stick.
And I'm just down there exploring by myself. I'm not gonna lie, it was spooky. I got very
Oh, they were
spooked multiple
spooky, scary
times.
skeletons.
There was this one area where like the echoes were just they were scary.
Well, we were walking.
We thought
through
there was
there,
somebody right next to us.
and you'd hear our footstep, and it would just ripple through the hallways, and then you'd be like, "John, is somebody here?"
I really thought somebody
So we'd
was.
stop, and we'd keep going. We'd be like, I hear footsteps, and then I banged my foot on the ground a couple times, and we listened to the echo, and we were like, "Oh, that's
Well, we
what it
watched.
is." But
We
it
were
was-
at Disneyland Paris, the highlight of the trip, according to John.
No,
Right,
it
right, John?
was- This is the highlight of the trip,
We were
not
at
Disneyland.
We were at
Paris.
Disneyland Paris, and we went on this ride called Tower of Terror. All right, the storyline for Tower of Terror is this family goes into an elevator and then they disappear. That's what I thought was going to happen to us. We were going to go into this
Yeah, we were
underground
gonna
Nazi
go on-
facility and then never come
This
out.
place is so dodgy. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this dude's gonna like rob our
No,
car.
I thought we were going to come and the doors were going to be locked. And
Yeah. We're gonna come up.
and
The
then
doors
John-
are locked in.
John forgot his vlogging equipment, so he goes to the car, and I'm waiting for like it had to be 20 minutes.
Well, I lost my microphone. It was
20
buried.
minutes he's gone, so all of a sudden I come back out. I'm like, where the hell is John? I see the car open, but I don't see you. I thought John just got like held at gunpoint.
Yeah, you called me.
I was like, I might just run. I
I'm
might
like,
just
"Where-"
run that way.
I'm like, well, we were like in the caves. What's stopping this dude in the trailer just from like stealing all the shit in our car? But he was there, so
A lock, I guess.
true. The car was locked.
BMWs are like armored vehicles. They're-
As Quinn has been telling me all trip, don't worry, John. BMW, it's an all-terrain
it's
vehicle.
all terrain.
They can go in all terrains that
They're
are
impenetrable.
paved.
Like there's no way.
So long as the terrain is paved, it can do all of them.
Like those tanks over there. Tank VR BMW.
Yeah, so
BMW wins every time.
Actual World War II tanks versus 2018 BMW. Who's gonna win?
You decide.
Epic vehicle battles of history rap battle. Some bullshit like
This, you know how fun this would be to just get like a huge group of YouTubers to come down.
Yeah. Do you know how fun it would be to come back here tomorrow and like actually recreate the I'm on Deriz
That's what I really want to do. I want to recreate that. I'm coming back to this area
I'm
just
half
for that.
tempted to rent a hotel in Poland, skip a night in Berlin just to do that. That would be it'd be the dumbest and greatest thing ever. So
It
we
could
have
either
to do
ruin
it.
our YouTube careers or
Make it.
make us the next Casey Neistat.
We will be the next Casey Neistat.
Step aside, Casey. All right, we're coming for your top spot.
Just wait for it. I'm on Deriz, live from Deriz, coming to you on a YouTube sub box near you.
Coming to you on a YouTube sub box near you. That wasn't a good sentence. I give it a 6 out of 10.
I give it my first ever perfect score, 10 out of 5 dunk goes.
10 out of 5 dunk goes.
All right, thanks for watching.
Me?
Get your guns ready, it's about to go down. Every zombie in the place hit the floor, but stay on your mother toes. We running this. Let's go. I'm on to Riese. Everybody look at me, cause I'm pissing on a zombie. I'm on to Riese. Take a good hard look at the mother map.